Hi there everyone. I want to show you actually how to install the create the zImage for the 2440. What we're gonna do is actually, before we start, you're gonna download the kernel guide actually that is on the link down below. And to be able to follow, first we're gonna do is actually open your terminal, and what do you do? And you can actually, once you open the terminal, you're gonna copy and paste this part, and you have to install all these applications. Oh, my mistake. When you type ncurses development, just make sure that's all together. Okay, I have them installed already. These are actually all the necessary files that you're gonna need to be able to compile the kernel. What you're going to do for now is open Firefox and download the toolschain. That's actually something that you're going to need to be able to compile the kernel. So you just click save, and you're going to save everything in your download directory. Now the next thing what you're going to do is download the kernel files. That's the kernel source code. Just copy, paste the link right here, and this it's the Linux 2.6 Mini2440 2011. It's about 80 megabytes. So I'm just gonna speed this part up, and okay, it's downloaded on my computer, and it's gonna be on the download folder. You're gonna here get actually to the two compressed files, and what you're gonna do first is just go to the download directory, and you can extract the toolchain by copying and pasting this link. I mean this command line. It's gonna take a few seconds, and I'll be done. Okay, that's about it. Next thing, what you're gonna do is just edit the path. So when you actually try to compile the kernel, it can find the toolchain. So you have to specify where it's located. Right now it's just the toolchain is located in this directory, apt-friendlyARM toolchain, and just gonna copy and paste right here. Okay, you save, close it, and close the terminal and open it up again so it can take effect. The next thing what you're gonna do is just copy the kernel source code, and just create a new folder called Mini2440. You can do this anywhere, and paste right here. Now what you're going to do is extract the source code. Extract it, extract here, and this is going to take a few seconds too. This kernel source code contains all the source code to the drivers, all the drivers for the LEDs, for the Ethernet, and pretty much everything. This is actually the heart of Linux. Everything is here. Okay, if you go to change directory Mini2440 Linux, and here you find, if you type ls, all the configurations. The configurations you're gonna have for different type of sets of screens. Here I have the T35, the poly screen, but if you have any other type of screen, just use the other configurations. If you have, you can use a VGA monitor, but since I have that one, what you're gonna do is just cp, copy, and type config and T35, depending on whatever screen you have, and then dot and config, and that will save into the config file, which copy into the config file. Then if you type make menuconfig, and to edit your kernel configurations. Now when this part puts up, what you're gonna do is just wait, input, delete, yes, all these configurations it's set, and we'll display it right now, and you'll see. You can expand this so you can have a better look what it looks like. Now let's take a look actually in system settings, the systems. Here you're going to see is actually we have the ARM type. We have set up for a Samsung chip. All this is actually you have a TI, DaVinci. Those are some of the configurations files that we set before. All these settings are done by that configuration file. If you're didn't, everything will be default. But since we did those configurations, when we copy into the .config, we get all these configurations. Right now, let's say we go S2440. Here you can see it's actually set up for this type of board. Or if you have an iPad, will be on that. The 2440 was set up for iPad, but since it's for the FriendlyARM, it's set up for that. And here, let's go to device drivers. This is the most important, and we can go to GPIO support. Since actually the GPIO support is not enabled, that will enable the driver, a generic driver, to be able to use the GPIOs on the Mini2440. Since otherwise we have to create drivers, but since actually we can use a generic driver to turn on and off LED motors or anything like that, we can add also all SPI support. Here nothing is selected. Press the space bar also to select it. I forgot to tell you that. Press space bar and it will select it as driver. EMS module drivers. Actually, I'm going to explain that different tutorials when we get more in depth in drivers development. But right now, it's just probably just click on just so we'll display the star. Here you're going to see what the LCD screen is set for. Here, where is the console? Okay, support frame buffer, blacklight. VGA, no, not at this part. And if it's okay, supported right here. Here you're gonna see the LCD that is selected, and it's actually for this type of LCD. I'm just showing you actually how to find your way around the kernel. You can see what everything is. There is a lot more to it, but I'm just covering just the basics of it, how everything is. And here we're gonna extend. Let's say you want to find a driver and you want to install something, but you don't know. What you're gonna do is just press the next to the shift button, the /. You're gonna press that button, and it's gonna take you to this screen. On this screen, you can type whatever. Let's say you need a driver camera for a driver. The driver for a camera. For the 2440, the one the cams and external. Here you can find all the cameras drivers that are on the kernel. But if you look right here, let me see, and then right here you can see the OB9650 is actually selected, and it's on this location, device driver, multimedia support, and you'll find actually here actually the driver says yes. It means actually it's selected, and the device is installed on the is selecting the kernel to be compiled. Once you compile, the kernel will be there. Multimedia devices, and you can see selected. Exit and save everything, and then you're gonna type make zImage. And if you did all your configurations correct, the kernel will start compiling. And it's going to take about 10-15 minutes, depends on your system, and it's pretty straightforward. It's very simple to do. As soon as you have set up the configurations files, everything will be there, and then you can add anything else you need. Here's the location where your zImage is located. It's going to be ARM boot zImage, and it says the zImage is ready. If you did everything correct and be following the video and did everything correctly, you will have your new zImage and these locations. And common boot, and there it is. Okay, thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments down below.